Good morning, how are you today? It is Tuesday, Technique Tuesday, the 6th of October today. I hope you're okay. My name is Karen, I'm here with Get Moving, and as you probably already know by now, Get Moving is all about helping people with mobility issues to get some good solid exercise, even if they are stuck at home and not be able to go out or go to gyms and stuff like none of us can at the moment. So if you have a disability of some kind, if you have an injury of some kind, if you have a medical condition, anything like that, if you're in rehab, stuff like that, if there's some things that stop us from moving quite as well as we hope, Get Moving can help us do some exercise. And we're here all week, every weekday, 11 o'clock in the morning. If you've missed any, if you want to check back and see how amazing we are, if you want to know anything at all about Get Moving, then up in the description up there is the link to the website, which is reesfitness.co.uk/getmoving. Go have a look there and there's answers to most of your questions. If that does not answer your question, then just leave a question in the comments below and we'll get round to it, because, you know, we've got nothing else to do at the moment, eh? So don't forget, 11 o'clock every morning we're going to be here, or via the website up there. Yeah, so it is Technique Tuesday today. So we're going to go through all the exercises as normal. And at the very end, last 5 minutes or so, we're going to go over through the next exercise for the week. And that's where I'm going to go in a little bit more in depth over a particular exercise that we're going to be doing for the rest of the week in these sessions. Okay, it will be using the resistance band again. Same as this week's exercise of the week, also uses your resistance band. So make sure you've got your resistance band handy to do it in the exercise in a couple of minutes' time. Just trying to think, anything I should be saying? Probably, but it's not written on my board, so I'm not going to say it. So we may as well get started, shall we? So don't forget, all these exercises we're going to do today, they are suitable for people who are either seated or who are standing. There are variations and alternatives and stuff like that for pretty much everybody. There are very, very, very few people who can't do the exercise we're going to do now. So don't be that person who just sits there and goes, "Nah, I can't do it. It's not good enough for me. I can't." Don't be that person, because we can do it. We may have to adapt things. We may have to do things either faster or slower or easier or harder. We adapt things, we change things over, but we can do it. And that's what we're going to find out today. We're going to focus on the things, as I always say, that we can do. I am sick to death of having a list of the things we can't do. Forget that for the moment. We're going to list the things we can do, okay? And the first exercise is going to be, as always, marching on the spot, just getting things moving. So if we are seated, you're going to be sat tall, none of this slouching rubbish, sat nice and tall, and march your legs up and down on the spot. Simple as that, just get the movement going, start waking things up. If you're standing, it's the same idea, marching on the spot while standing. Just nice and simple. If your balance is a little bit iffy, by all means stand next to a wall or something just for security, just to make sure, but just get your legs moving, marching. Now, I had my dice out earlier on, and so we're going to do 25 of these, okay? Now, when I say that, I'm going to do 25 of these, give or take, depends if I can count or not. You're going to do whatever you can do in that time. So if you can't do 25 of these, don't worry, do what you can do. You might do 1, you might do 10, you might do 50. Do whatever you can do in the time it takes me to do 25 of them. Are you ready? I hope so, because I'm sick of my voice by now. Let's get going. 25 times. 3, 2, 1. Marching on the spot. Knees up. Simple, but getting the body moving. As always, we've got easier, we've got harder versions. The easier version is to make it a smaller move. Simple as that. Just getting your knees up a little bit like that. That's a good start. Fantastic. If we can, though, let's make it a little bit bigger. The bigger the move, the better. That's a general rule of thumb, okay? I think this is number 23, 24, and 25, and that's it. Simple as that. So, our next one, upper body, this is the exercise of the week. The last time we're going to do this particular exercise of the week, okay? So this is a seated exercise for everybody. Everybody sit down, grab your band, stand on it, have, well, depending on your abilities and stuff, for me, roughly the length of my lower leg of free band, okay? We're going to sit tall. We're going to stretch, keep the arms straight. We're going to stretch it up above the head, control return, and then out diagonally. Shoulder blade, back, and recover. We're going to do 6 on each side, 6 pairs, okay? So, I'm using my right side first. Sat down, solid anchor on the band, don't let it slip. 6 pairs, are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Arm comes up, reach up, arm goes out to the side, diagonally. Again, chest out, shoulders back. And that's 1 pair. Fly like Superman. And arm out to this diagonally like half a capital Y, okay? Reaching up. So this is all about posture. Having a strong upper back. Being able to move the shoulder blades around. Fingers crossed. You're going to feel a bit of warming up, a bit of movement, a bit of work in that upper back and the shoulders. And then 1 final pair. Reaching up and diagonally out. There we go. And then we're going to do exactly the same thing on the other side. Now, for all my Stroke Survivor gang out there, you may well have one side which is better or worse than the other. That, well, it might be the same for a lot of people, to be honest with you. Still do what you can. Adjust the band, make it easy if you have to. Lose the band entirely and just use your empty hand. I don't care. Find out what you can do and do it. 6 pairs. Are you ready? Sitting tall. Up first of all. Fly like Superman. And then diagonally out. Up and out. Again, chest out, shoulder back. And that's 1 pair. And then we'll repeat. Again, we're sitting tall, good posture. We're strengthening the back half of our body. We're strengthening the upper back. We're less likely to be hunched over if we have a strong upper back. We're moving our shoulder blades around, pinching them back together like so. As it comes up the front, our shoulder blade slides back and down. As it goes diagonally, again it slides back and down. 2 more pairs it seems. Reaching up, a good stretch of the band there. Diagonally out. And then 1 final pair. Sat tall, good posture. Stretch the band. And last go diagonally. And then recover. Now I can feel that all around there. I hope you can too. That's the last time we're going to be doing that exercise of the week. So put the band to one side, nice and safe. We're going to move on to the next one. Lower half again. Knee bends. Okay. So this is a seated or standing one. So if you're normally standing, get on your feet. If you're seated, bending your knees and straightening them, kicking them out and back. Simple as. Get some mobility in those knee joints. Lock out if you can. Out there, use these muscles at the front of your thigh there. Don't just go, Actually, actively lock out there. Tighten the muscles. And then tighten the muscles. Lock it out there. That's if you're seated. If you're standing, same idea but in reverse. Bending the knees, okay? We're going to do 24 of these, it says. Okay, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Bending or straightening, depending on which version you're doing. Depending whether you're standing or sitting. But the same idea. We're getting as much movement out of the knee joints as we can. Mobilizing as much as we can. If they're stiff, if they're sore, try not to keep them still. They don't have to do, if you can, do a big move. But if you need, just do a small one. A small one is better than 0, is better than nothing. So do a small move if you can, and gradually, bit by bit, make it a bit bigger until we're going to bend them as much as we can. And the same idea if we're seated. Start small and build up. That I think is 24, which leads then to our next exercise. Again, it can be done seated or standing, your choice which. Twisting. Sitting or standing tall, fold your arms, twisting around one way, controlled pause, twist around the other way, controlled pause, repeat. Not just flinging around and not keeping your body still and flapping your arms. I want the body, the torso, to actually twist and twist, okay? We're going to do 17 of these. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, off we go. A big twist one way and a big twist the other way. So again, the shoulder comes forwards, then the shoulder comes forwards. A big body movement. Feel your spine moving as much as you can get it. If you're doing it well, if you're putting a good pause there, then hopefully you're going to feel your stomach muscles working as well. You won't feel your stomach muscles working if you just stay put and flap your arms. We want the chest to move around one way and then the other. As big a move as we can. What are we doing? We're doing 17 of these. I think this is 14. So a couple more now. And done. Simple as that. Double taps, back down to the legs. If you are seated, again, sit tall. One of the most common mistakes I see with people who are seated is too much slouching. I do it myself. I'm guilty of it, but I'm trying my best not to be. We're going to be sat tall and then a double tap with one knee, a double tap with the other. Don't forget, as the knee comes up, we do not want to collapse back like so. Nice and tall, stay up there, and then get the knee up, okay? If you're standing, balance time. One of my favourite exercises, very simple to do, but hard work. Again, if your balance is a bit iffy, stand close to a wall or something like that. A double tap with your knee. Easy version, it's down there. Harder version is up there, but you tap it twice. We're going to do 21. 3, 2, 1, off we go. A double tap and a double tap. And don't forget, there is a big difference between your knee coming up twice, which is what we want. This is good. Knee comes up twice. Don't let it become the hand coming down twice. That's not what we were after. Knee up, not hand down. Make sure you know the difference. Again, as always, start with an easy version down there if you need. A small move is easier. A big move is harder. Again, you do whatever you can do, whatever that is. As long as you I'm trying not to swear. As long as you do it, that's the important bit. If you sit there and go, I can't, that's no good. I think this is 21. So we're going to move on to side bends next. So bending the back again. Again, your choice. Seated or standing, I don't care, as long as you do it. Side bends, one arm going down, sideways like so. If you can, as one goes down, the other arm comes up over the top. A nice big reach, okay? And we've got 20 of these. 3, 2, 1, off we go. As big a move as you can manage. Now again, it all depends. We're all unique. We've all got our own problems we've got to deal with. But listen to your body, challenge it, work it hard, but respect whatever injury, whatever condition, whatever thing that's holding us back. Respect it, but don't just accept it. Don't just bow down before it. Challenge it. Push it that much further. See if you can bend 1 degree more. Don't injure yourself, don't break yourself, but make sure you're safe, but then give it a go. Use your body, challenge it, push it a little bit, see how good we can make it. And we've got, I think, one more. That'll make it 20-ish. As I say, counting is not my strong point, so roughly 20. Squats / sit stands. So if you are seated, now is your chance to get up. So, most important thing, make sure those feet are tucked in underneath us. No one is ever going to stand up from here. It's just never going to happen for anybody. Tuck your feet back, get your body weight forwards, push down hard, stand as tall as you can, full extension. Again, one of the most common things I see is to stop halfway there somewhere. No, all the way up, and then sit back down under control. You do as many as you can, I'm going to do, wow, 22 squats. And if you're standing, join in with me. 22 squats in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Sitting back and down and standing up. Now again, an easier version is a small move like that. Start off with a little move like so. Gradually, you send the bum down an inch lower. As your confidence, as your strength, as your mobility improves, send that bum just half an inch lower. Gradually, bit by bit, you're going to see how low you can go, how big a move you can do. So as big as we can, as small as we need, but we don't just rest on our laurels, we work hard. Pain, we don't want pain. If anything causes you pain, stop it, change it. But we can work hard. So knees are going to be pushed outwards. Don't let those knees buckle in, that's no good. Keep them out there. Chest is going to stay nice and high. Bum is going to sit back. We're going to do 22 of these. I think that was number 20. So call that 21 and then 22. Oh, my favorite now. Balancing and ankle mobility. So if you are seated, dead simple, move your ankles. Heel toe touches the floor. So heel touches the floor and then toes. And then heels and toes. Nice and simple, but get a big movement. If we're standing, balance time, tightrope walking. Best done along the back of a sofa, along a chair, a table, something like that. For balance if you need. Don't use it unless you absolutely have to, but it's there if you need. Feet apart is easier. The more narrow your feet get, the harder. You make them as narrow as you can, as wide as you need. Imagine a tightrope painted on the floor there. And with me, walking forwards, off we go. Walking on that tightrope, if we can, heel toe, heel toe. This is going to get your balance. Again, let your arms come out. Let your arms help you stabilize. Move, wobble as much as you want. Don't try and be still. Still is not the way forwards. Movement is the way forwards. And now the same thing, going backwards. Of course, this time though we're doing toes, heels, toes, heels. But again, let the arms, let the other leg move around. Balance. Keep nice and controlled. But keep moving, wobbling. As you already know, tomorrow on Wobble Wednesday, we're going to work a hell of a lot on balance. Second time's always better. Moving forwards again. Off you go. Heel toe, heel toe. So every Wednesday, you know the drill. Wobble Wednesday, we work a lot on balance. So if you want to improve your balance, or if you know someone who wants to improve their balance, get them to tune in this time tomorrow on Wobble Wednesday. And going backwards, last time now. Toes, heels, toes, heels, toes, heels. And again, arms out there. Stabilizing. Let your legs, let your arms counterbalance. Wobble as much as you want, as long as you do not fall over. Falling over is bad, wobbling is good. And that's it, run out of room. Fantastic. Last ones, time for me to get out of breath. So what we've got, fast feet with my timer. He's set for 10 seconds as always. Again, if you are seated, move your feet fast. It's kind of what it says in what the name of the exercise is called. Fast feet, running on the spot. Moving your feet, tapping away up and down, nice and quick. Okay, small moves this time, but fast moves. If you're standing, running on the spot. Fast feet. Now we were doing some variations and variations on this earlier this morning. There are various ways we can do this. If you have trouble doing this, leave a comment below and we can talk you through it, because there's various ways we can make this more interesting for you. So let us know. But running on spot, 10 seconds. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. off you go. Quick feet, as quick as you can go. Doesn't have to be as quick as me. If you can, fantastic. Quicker if you can, boom. But as quick as you can get your feet. This is all about speed, okay? It's a small move, but a fast move. Make it as fast as you can do it. That's round one. Obviously, round two now. Are you ready? Same again, as quick as you can do it. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Nice and quick. Keep it moving. And done. That's the fast feet done. A nice controlled move, but speedy. And that warms me up as always. So, final exercise. Getting you and keeping you out of breath. Shadow boxing. 19 seconds of this, it says. So, if you are seated, fists up, use your body, twist your body, and punch high, punch low, hooks, uppercuts, use your elbow strikes if you want, whatever, but get your body moving. And you've got 19 seconds to move fast and hard. Just work your body. Same idea if you're standing. Move your feet if you can. Shuffling back and forth. Shadow boxing. Do what you can. 3 rounds. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Shadow boxing. Light on your feet if you can, but twist, twist, twist the body. Punching high, punching low. Changing directions, side steps, moving. The whole idea is to get out of breath. So quick hands and time. That is round one done. 1 down, 2 to go. How's the next one? Sat down. So, are you ready for round 2? In 3, 2, 1, off we go. So even if we're seated, we can still do this. Good. Quick hands. Bang, bang. Moving the body. Twist, twist, twist. Get the body moving. Get the breathing going. Nice, quick hands moving, punching, twisting the body, and time. And then we've got 1 round left. I'll do this one fast. I'll do the last one standing. Final round. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Shadow boxing again. Moving your feet if you can. Punching high, punching low. Pick your target. Imagine the person you don't like standing in front of you and take them down. And that is time. Well done. So that is our get moving warm-up session. Fingers crossed that's got you set up. That's got you moving nicely. It's got your breathing going. It's got your body moving. Feel a bit looser. We do this every day. So come back tomorrow. We've got Wobble Wednesday. So lastly though, have a breather for a sec. Your homework is to practice this next move, the new work exercise of the week. It will be involving a resistance band. Now again, depending on you, your strengths, your abilities, depending on the strength of the band, you can adjust this. You can make it easy, you can make it harder, okay? So this is a fairly light band. To keep it easier, have it nice and long, okay? So a long band tends to be easier. If that's too easy, we can quite easily shorten it by just, I say easily as I fumble it, we can easily shorten it by just putting a knot in it, like so. And now is a lot shorter, now a bit tougher. You adjust that as you see fit. You've got the rest of the day to practice, find out how you are going to set up your band, because we're going to do this again from tomorrow, okay? You need it to be set up ready for tomorrow, okay? So it's an upper body move. We can do it seated or standing, okay? I'm going to show the seated version first of all. Now, for me, it needs to be a bit shorter than normal, so I'm going to have it knotted, like so, a bit shorter, but the idea is the same regardless. Sitting or standing nice and tall, your band is going to be round your back and underneath your armpits, like so. So if I drop my arms down, they're sticking out my armpits, the front there, okay? That's where we want it. But we're going to be holding on, okay? Give it a bit of room. All you're going to do is just push. You're going to stretch the band forwards. So sit tall, have the band underneath my armpits there, and then push them forward, stretch the band, controlled return, repeat. Simple as that. Pushing, relaxing. Same idea as a press up. And if you can do a press up, that's the hard version. Do that. Press ups are fantastic. So if you can do a press up, do a press up. If you can't do a press up yet, this is a nice stepping stone. So seen from the side, see how it is looped around my back underneath my armpits? I'm sat tall, and then I just press it forwards, relax. Press it forwards, relax. Now your job for the rest of the day is your homework is to practice and set this band up correct for you. How tight do you need it? How difficult? How easy? So on and so forth. Like so. If you're standing, well, it's exactly the same thing done standing. There's no real difference whatsoever. Seated, standing, same thing. If, however, you're one of my Stroke Survivor gang, if you have only one working side, what we're going to do is mobilize the bad side. We've got a good side, we've got a bad side. We're going to do the same thing, but for the moment we won't use a band at all. What I want you to do, we've done versions of this in the class. Hold on to your bad hand with your good hand, okay? Sit tall or stand tall, your choice which. And then you're going to do the same move. You're going to press it out forwards. But my good side is going to take my bad side for the ride. I'm going to push it out and then relax. So seen from the side, this is my good side, this is my bad side. I just hold on tight, secure, sit tall, press it out and relax. So I am stretching the elbow, I'm moving the shoulder, I'm getting movement out of my bad side, but I'm using my good side to help it. And I say it's essentially the same move. One version we're using a band, other version we're using our good arm and the dead weight of our bad arm. But the same idea. And again, you can do this seated or standing. It's entirely up to you. Okay? And that, well, this version is the resistance band chest press. That's what we're going to call it, okay? That's what I call it for the next week. Our exercise of the week, the resistance band chest press. Underneath, round the back, underneath the armpits, pushing out and recover. Pushing out, recover. You've got the rest of today to practice and change your band accordingly. So again, for me, it needs to be knotted and made shorter. To make it easier, quickly show you now, you would have it longer. But for me, this one's a bit too easy because I only get a bit of a stretch at the end there. So this is too easy for me, so I just made it shorter. You practice, you find out which version, which setup works for you. Because as I say, we're going to do this for the rest of the week. Our exercise of the week. That is our Technique Tuesday. I hope you're all okay. I hope that all made sense. If you've got any questions, as always, you know the drill. In the comments below, ask us away. You know the drill otherwise. Up in the description there, you've got the web address, reesefitness.co.uk/getmoving. If you've got any question about Get Moving or me or whatever, ask up there. I am actually, surprisingly, a professional coach. I do this for a living. I coach people via internet, face-to-face, in groups, all that kind of stuff. Our classes aren't running at the moment, which is a real bugger, but hey, when we can, we will. But I still coach people face-to-face. If you want a session with me, in the description up there, there's a link. Get in touch with me there. We've got the share button down there. You know what to do with that. I've told you 1,000 times. Share away. Let people know about this. Thank you very much, though. We'll be back again tomorrow, Wobble Wednesday, working on balance. So, I'll see you then, I guess. Thank you very much. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.